Welcome guys to another key collection day. Today it's different, we're looking at my latest HMO project. So let's not waste any time and get straight to it. As you guys already know, this is a bit different from my 1 to 2 bedroom. So it's a lot bigger, a lot more planning to do and just a lot more involved. But yeah, I'm looking at the cash flow strategies, looking to really start retaining projects now and just continue building my portfolio. And what I realized is that's 2 million in 2 years now. So we've done 2 million in GDV across the last 2 years. And over the next 2 years, I'm gonna make that 5 to 10 million. I just can't wait to go inside, see what it's like. You guys will see the condition that it's currently in. It is in a mad state, but nothing I ain't seen before. So yeah, and it smells. Previous owner had so many cats. I think they were a cat person. So yeah, it just stinks of cat. So with this current vendor, they were selling it and it fell through after 1.5 years of going through conveyancing, so like 18 months, which is ridiculous. And luckily for me, I had a good relationship with the agents and I managed to pick it up. I'm just grateful I was able to pick it up on the back end, but that's why you have to always be doing your following up and building your rapport, because you miss out on deals like this if you don't do that. Okay guys, so already straight away walking into this hallway, you'll be able to see what you're in for basically. Already here, all the plaster's been ruined, and this is from a boiler leak. So there was a boiler leak at the top and kind of leaked straight through. So that's all gonna come off. Luckily for you guys, you cannot actually smell what's going on here, because I feel sorry for my camera lady that can smell this, because it absolutely stinks. But nevertheless, tall, you know I like my Victorian features, high ceilings, wide hallways. So this flat is actually so originally it was a 3-bedroom split level apartment and it was 1,000 square foot. So it worked out to be around like 109 square meters. That is massive, and you'll be able to see how big all the rooms are inside. So heading over into here, which is going to be my first bedroom. And guys, I've even got stuff to show you, because you know, I said today, I'm the man with the iPad, which means I'm what? Organized. This is the first bedroom, so I've got my ensuite that's going to be in this corner. So this corner is here. So that's a 2.1 square meter ensuite going to be here. Then I'm going to have my bed here in this corner right next to it. And then all I'm going to have is all my room furniture on this wall here. So it's going to have cupboard and we're going to have a desk there. So, and in my original plans, I've actually got, as you can see here, kitchenettes. So it's meant to have kitchenettes along here, just beside the ensuite. But I'm not actually sure that I'm going to be doing it yet, only because when the initial quote came in with the ensuite, it was looking a bit too much, and already it was looking at 20% over budget. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing it, and mainly because when looking at the rental demand for it, the rental demand in this area is already high. So I put the kitchenettes in to try and maximize my rent, and the difference is only, you know, like £100, £150. So I'm not sure if the cost is actually worth it, but I'm yet to find out. Yeah, well, I'll let you know how it kind of goes on. But ideally, I do want to kind of have the kitchenettes in it, basically to rent them out as like mini studios type of thing and just maximize the rent as much as possible. Heading over into my next room, which you can see again, will be another big similar setting, similar layout. So these rooms, right? So that other room was 14 meters squared, and this will be 12 meters squared after everything we've done to it. So as you can see again, I'm going to put en-suites backing up onto each other, and mainly doing that for convenience, easy for plumbing, easier for everyone to be honest. And again, gonna have the kitchenette backing off onto there, to be confirmed. Showing you guys the plans here again, which is this way, because we headed onto 2 rooms. So that's that back wall here that we're looking at. So in the top right, we have the kitchenette, the ensuite, and then behind us, we're actually going to have the bed. So the bed's going to be behind us. But the only thing that differs in this room is essentially, I'm going to have to knock this wall out, cut a bit of this wall out and bring this wall forward, mainly to increase the kitchen space, because in this borough, the HMO regulation for up to 5 people, the kitchen needs to be at least 7 square meters. So that kitchen measures out to be around like 4 square meters. So we need to essentially, or 6 square meters. So we need to essentially create an extra 2 meters squared by cutting into here. So we're gonna go 1 meter across, and then it's gonna be 2 meters along. So that's gonna be the extra 7 square meters for this room. But the kitchens are these rooms are actually a very big size, so it shouldn't affect it too much. So looking at it, after we've cut into this room will be at still 12 meters squared. Considering the other one was 14 meters squared, as you can see, all the rooms are massive and it's got the high ceilings in it. So even cutting into the room, you're still gonna have that spacious feel of this bedroom. Okay, cool. Again, into the next room. It absolutely stinks. I'm gonna be running through this because I don't even know if I can stay here too longer before the smell cup stays on me. This is going to be the kitchen. So as you can see here, the boiler's here. So that was what's affecting downstairs. So this is the cause of downstairs. So it was leaking all the way downwards and I basically wrecked that wall. Nevertheless, we're gonna rectify all of that. Won't be able to knock this out only because it's low bearing and there's gonna be a lot of work trying to get stills into here. So won't be doing that. So we'll just be cutting out like a arch and just putting a lintel across to kind of support the wall, so we don't have to, you know, try to get stills all the way across, but which is quite annoying. But it should give the same effect and create this space that we need in this room. So this is going to be our kitchen, our nice kitchen. It's only for 4 people, so just thinking about it, I just want to make it as, you know, cost effective as possible in terms of equipment, but still going to have like a double fridge freezer. I'm going to have 2 of them so that only 2 people have to share 1 fridge. But yeah, coming back into here quickly, guys, sorry I'm running through this. Coming back into here, these chimney breasts are coming out. It's actually a big thing. Yeah, these chimney breasts are coming out because it takes up a lot of space and they're actually very deep. So we're going to be taking out these chimney breasts to be able to create the en-suites to make these rooms a lot more bigger and a lot more easier just to build around. But once I take this out, and obviously because, you know, these chimney breasts are going to need to be supported. So I'm going to take that out and we're going to have a steel running all the way across, but they're going to be joining in the middle. So it's going to be a splice beam that will be supporting these walls once the chimney breasts are out. Now, heading on to the loft. And as you can see, I just love my high ceilings. Can you just see the ceilings are so high? I'm gonna have a nice lighting and I'm gonna make sure it's decorated to a very nice standard, mainly because of the tenants that I want to attract and the area that we're in. It is a quiet road, so I kind of want to, you know, make sure I'm attracting the right tenants for this property. Now, moving here, actually, let's go into here quickly. This is the current bathroom. If you want to go in there, you lot can see, I don't even think I want to step in there. You can hear my voice changing because I'm not even trying to breathe anymore. I can't. I literally can't. The next time I'm coming here is during the rip out, which is going to be kicking off tomorrow because, yeah, this is too much for me. it's bad, isn't it? Yeah, this is too much. But in this room, we're actually keeping the chimney breast. Reason being, it would just cost a lot more just to put the steel beams in here. Gonna need like a cranked beam and the work I'd have to do to be able to do that. It's just gonna cost a lot more. So I'm just keeping it simple in this room and just building the ensuite around the chimney breast and just being a bit more creative with it. And the rooms are still quite big enough in these rooms anyway. So we came up the stairs and we headed into this room. So we're in this room here. So as you can see here, yeah, it is slightly, we just built around the chimney breast, but as you can see, we've still got 14.2 meters squared worth of space in this room. So although we're keeping it in there, there's still sufficient space to make it like a really nice, spacious bedroom. And again, ensuite, kitchenette, bed, gonna be this side, and bedroom furniture on the other side. So still nice and good. And I like this as well because even though these rooms are in the loft, the ceiling height is still very good. And you still got good light coming in. So all the rooms are well lit. So moving on to the final bedroom. This final bedroom, again, is one of the biggest rooms actually. Well, it feels like one of the biggest rooms, only because it wraps all the way around here. And this room, I feel so silly. I said it's one of the biggest rooms, but this one's smaller than the other room, which is 13.5 square meters in this room. But yeah, that's the thing about deception and light, because I'm guessing because it has 2 windows in here, it just feels bigger. But size-wise, it actually isn't. And I can show you guys again what we're doing here. So if we stand against this and show them from this angle, essentially you'll be able to see we're going to be building on this wall here. So the ensuite backed up against each other again. So ensuite here, gonna have the other ensuite there, and then we are going to have the bed on this side here, and again, all the furniture, bedroom furniture on the other side here. What we're going to have is the kitchenette here again, but that is to be confirmed. Not too sure yet if we're going to be doing it. And that is a quick run through for this project. As you can see, it's a lot bigger than my last projects. There's a lot more work going into it. This is going to be my cash cow. So I'm really looking forward to this. Specs wise, we're going to go for a mid-range in terms of spec. So I'm not going to be going for like the top of the level spec. I'm going to be going for a mid hardware and again, and just making sure and emphasizing on more so the decorative pieces like the paint color, the floor choices and the lighting. So those they're not too expensive, but I can make the cost effective looks that I can to get the best clients and tenants for this property, because that is the key thing in here. Because of the area and the demographic, want to make sure that I don't have too many complaints with the other neighbors and people in the area, which is very important. So on this project, you won't be seeing the brush brass appliances, brush brass fixtures. You won't be seeing none of that. I'm going to be going for like matte white sockets. I am going to go for feature walls because it's just a lick of paint, but it makes a big difference to the rooms. And I'm going to be going for like electric heaters in this one, and electric heaters, and I'm going to go for electric showers just to make sure there's not too much pressure on the whole water system. And if someone's shower doesn't work, or someone's hot water is not working, it's not the whole house, it's essentially just that shower not working. So there's a lot of things that I'm implementing and a lot of things that I am doing differently on this project. But looking around other people's, my mentors, just visiting their projects has given me like a good understanding of what I need to do to be able to deliver a good HMO cost effectively. I'm going to be keeping you guys up to date with this one. So hopefully I can come back in the next couple of weeks once this has been completely stripped out and just take you guys through the journey again on this one. So you guys stay tuned for this, and I'll see you in the next video. And remember to follow me on Instagram at EthanXHammond. Links will be down below. And if you want to get involved in the exclusive Mastermind Advantage, just click the link below and we'll see if there's any spaces left. I released some spaces I think it was a couple weeks ago, and we had half of them filled already, so I'm not too sure. Maybe when this video releases, we might still have spaces, we might not, who knows. But just, yeah, stay tuned.